But one thing I just didn't expect was this situation right here. A man that is pretty much an open book and will get on his hands and knees and move for the camera couldn't prove, or at least provide actual documentation when pressed, to prove that they had the cancer that they were grifting off for the last year and a half. No,
it's very common.
I'm saying...
I'm not used to this level of scrutiny. I'm
I
not
can
used
tell.
to this level of
Yes.
scrutiny.
Yes.
Coffeezilla must have amped up his production time. I think more people need to see this. I want to do as much damage as possible. He said with a smile. Dude, it's time for the...
Despite being offered a total of $80,000 to prove everyone wrong if he could show his diagnosis to a private third party, he refused to do so, which is annoying because publicly he uses his cancer as a shield from any wrongdoing.
Ooh.
In fact, when I confronted Boogie on his crypto scam, that's one of the reasons he used.
I'm in pretty dire need of money. I have a lot of medical bills, and I'm fighting cancer.
And more specifically,
oh no,
why he had to promote the coin and couldn't pay back $5,000.
The money's already spent. It's at Mercy Hospital right now. It's gone. I used it to pay debts.
I'll be honest.
dude, he's paying hospital debts. This guy was buying Ozempic and saying it's to cure cancer. Listen, Ozempic is a miracle drug. Don't get me wrong, but it doesn't cure cancer, Boogie.
I have no idea if Boogie is faking cancer. I also don't understand why he wouldn't just show it if he had a diagnosis, but either way, we won't know without an actual doctor involved. So I won't speculate on that, but what I can do is confront Boogie on this second claim, the cancer and medical bills, because I found out a few days ago that these statements were false. I know this because Boogie gave us a timeline of when he got paid in the first place.
Oh no.
So when were you paid the $5,000?
5 days ago.
Later, I verified with Boogie this payment occurred on June 19th. And when Boogie said all the money was gone on June 26th, that gives us a window of time where he should have receipts for about $5,000 of medical expenses. Boogie, when I asked, agreed to share these expenses with me. And the following conclusions are based on him providing accurate records, which...
Dude, why did he do this? This guy is actually the most retarded man on the planet. This is insane. What the fuck?
I know is a dubious idea, but when he shared what he had, it fell far short of even what I was expecting. He gave me 2 receipts for the time period, one for $154, the other for a copay of $60, a total of $214 by the time we talked. So where did the rest of the money go? Well, Boogie claimed that it was really intended for medical expenses after we spoke, and that when he said the money was gone, he meant it colloquially and then accused me of lying. Wait,
oh.
that's on June 28th. That's on June... me of lying. Wait, that's on June 28th. That's on June 28th.
Chad, I think that's what Flamenco sounded like when he found out Salvo was in the call a few years ago. Oh my god, what the fuck? Is that so much better than I expected, dude? What the fuck?
Wait, that's on June 28th. That's on June 28th.
I gotta hear that again.
Wait, that's on June 28th. That's on June...
It's his one principal position that brings him joy in life.
28th. You showed me a payment for $550 on June 28th, which is after we talked.
This guy's gonna self-immolate, and I hope he's okay. I hope he's doing okay right now, dude. Holy shit.
You told me the money was all gone.
Yes! Have you
This
never
guy's gonna
heard
be yelling "Free Palestine" in Town Square tomorrow. Holy fuck.
the colloquialism? Yeah, that money's all gone. It's all spent. I have a specific thing I need to do with it. Have you never heard that colloquialism?
Wait, he's crying. Wait, he's fucking crying. And Coffeezilla is smugly grinning while Boogie cries.
Specific thing I need to do with it. Have you never heard that colloquialism? Use fucking Google then. It's very
Oh my God, he's crying.
I'm saying...
I'm not used to this level of scrutiny. I'm
I
not
can
used
tell.
to this level of
Yes.
scrutiny.
Yes. Okay, so I...
Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy fuck, dude! There's no way! I'm not used to this level of scrutiny! No! No! Oh my God!
have a big...
I'm not
I can
used
tell.
to this level of
Yes.
scrutiny.
Yes. Okay, so
I need the full
have
call, Coffee, bro. Is this the second channel? Can you post the raw?
a big problem with this because looking back at what Boogie said, it wasn't just the money's gone, which
Dude,
already...
someone just said, do you choose the ads that I get on the stream? Because I just got a second cancer ad.
means very specifically the money's gone.
Yeah, dude, look at his eyes. He's stoned.
It wasn't just the money's
Dude,
gone, which already means very specifically the money's
look how red his eyes are.
gone. But he also says the money's
Isn't this
at
Nicholas
Mercy
DeOrio guy,
Hospital
one of those
right
fucking
now,
crypto-fascist,
which is a
dudes, too?
colloquialism I've never heard before. If you mean it's not at Mercy Hospital.
It's at Mercy Hospital right now.
But even being as charitable as I can, adding in everything he calls medical expenses outside of our time window, like there was an $1,000 credit card payment. Okay, we'll just say that's medical, right?
We'll just say
He's
that's
still only
medical.
able to get me into about...
He's using charitability, something that I didn't expect to hear about any Boogie story for the next... Yeah, but you don't have to be charitable to Boogie at this point. I don't know, bro. Like, he's lied about so much. It's so unreasonable to even take his side.
$2,500 worth of medical expenses for the month, most of it not to Mercy Hospital, which I wondered about. Did he need the fatty coin then? From where I was sitting, instead of having spent the money on medical bills, it looked like he saved most of it because of his starting and ending bank balances for the month. Wait, you're taking...
A fucking liar.
You paid
Oh my God, I need this call, dude. I need this call.
about $2,500. Like you're also talking about money you haven't spent, which you're trying to add up to $3,000. That's not the $5,000 you said was gone. And then you're taking...
Well, I told you it was 4,000 when we started this conversation, but of course you're...
Wait, I thought it was 5,000 on the stream. Didn't he say... Chat, did he not say it was 5,000 on the fucking stream? What? What are you talking about?
lying about that too.
Boogie, can you explain exactly how you started the month with $800, ended it with $5,000? You're saying the $5,000 you made from a crypto scam has nothing to do with it.
Dude, this guy is like the devil. Oh my God. Wait, I'm actually so shocked. He's so retarded, but thinks he's so smart that he could talk his way out of it and give the person the fucking smoking gun.
I saved my ass off.
That's right. The $5,000 Boogie made from a crypto
It's
scam.
just anecdotal $5,000, but like,
Isn't
he
this
doesn't
Nicholas
need the
DeOrio
crypto
guy, like, one of
scam
those
money
fucking
if he...
crypto fascist dudes too.
What?
Has nothing to do with the $5,000 sitting in his bank account right now. That's there because he pinched his pennies. Now, when I pointed out Boogie could have refunded the scam if he wanted to, he
Nicholas
freaked
DeOrio
out
guy, like, one of those
and told me
fucking
he's got a
crypto
mortgage to
fascist,
pay.
Dudes too.
Boogie, you need to pay that $5,000 back. You need to find a way to refund
Fuck
people.
you and spit.
That's such a good soundbite.
You need to pay that $5,000 and told me he's got a mortgage to pay. Boogie, you need to pay that $5,000 back. You need to find a way to refund
Fuck
people.
you and spit.
Fuck you and spit! Oh man. Oh, this is beautiful, dude. This is so great. This is so awesome.
If I do, I won't have.
It's not
mortgage.
spent.
Why do
You
not
have
understand that?
$5,000.
I spent. No, well, I can't. I won't have mortgage.
I want a mortgage, and now he's gonna pivot into that baited lolcow. So he would literally get his mortgage paid by Keemstar. So he's lying through his fucking teeth to Coffee here again while he's accusing Coffee of lying. This is amazing. This guy is literally the worst person alive. And honestly, it's the most unfortunate part is that he actually does not have the cancer. So we're gonna have to deal with him a lot longer than we were initially expecting.
This is totally shifting the goalposts. Remember, the reason we were told the money was at Mercy Hospital right now That was initially. Now it's because he's got a mortgage. But also, Boogie had showed me his income for the last month, and it looked to me like the podcast is what paid for his mortgage. And so I asked, wouldn't that money pay for your mortgage?
Wait,
Boogie
so he
said,
handed him a document that said the podcast paid for his mortgage, and then he lied about the podcast paying his mortgage? Are you fucking Dude, why did he hand this off? He won't show us his medical records, but he'll surrender his entire month's worth of finances to the fucking guy investigating his crypto scam? Make this make sense to me, dude. It's the one thing that brings him joy in life, is knowing that he hasn't shown anybody his medical records, but he'll just willingly show his bank statements to some guy on fucking
Isn't
YouTube.
this Nicholas DeOrio guy like one of those fucking crypto fascist
Who thinks he
dudes, too?
scammed his fans? What is going on? He claimed it went to multiple different things at this point, including savings. What are the odds that it went to none of them? Yeah, he probably smoked them, or paid
Isn't
on
this Nicholas
another
DeOrio guy,
month
like
off
one
of
of
his
those
fucking
fucking
19-year-old girlfriend or
crypto-fascist,
20-year-old
dudes, too?
girlfriend, however fucking old she is. 21-year-old girlfriend? I have no idea, dude. He probably paid the Russians or whatever that deployed her into his life.
this month it wouldn't, because he had to go on a special trip, and his co-host was withholding all the money for that month.
Do you understand?
You're not getting a Where's your podcast payment coming from? You got that on the 30th.
It's being fucking kept so we could go for this goddamn trip.
Dude, he's crying. He's literally crying, dude.
The money's coming out of my goddamn paycheck.
So you're going on a trip.
Yes,
Dude, he said that I lived in his head rent-free. This guy was in fucking tears days before, knowing that Coffee was going to destroy his channel. What is happening, dude?
being forced to go up there to film the fucking podcast live. I told him I didn't want to. He told me the business was going to pay for it. And then he just said he's taking it out of the check.
Now later, I asked his co-host Keemstar about this, and he seemed surprised. He said the show definitely pays for Boogie's mortgage, so I was confused. Later, Boogie was confronted on this by his co-hosts, and Boogie suggested maybe I edited the clip out of context.
You
Oh my god!
told him that you weren't getting paid from this show. He played the fucking recording because he recorded you.
Then why? Then I understand that. Do you think people can edit things to be a little bit out of context?
Man. Dude, if somebody told me that this guy committed any crime, I feel like I would be hard-pressed not to just believe them. He has lied about swatting. He's lied his way through his crypto scam. He's lied about what he did in the money. He's lied about his cancer. He's lied about his fucking... He's lied about everything in his fucking life for the past... Dude, remember when he was just the guy who lied that he was more edgy than he used to be? Remember when his biggest thing was that he is edgy on Twitch, and he lied about being, like, the fucking uncle of YouTube and the most wholesome fucking fat guy on the internet? Remember how good it was back in those days, before all of this shit? And now he's, like, lying about he's a pathological liar.
Well, if he wants to play that game, here's the clip where Boogie directly says it. He says he's not getting paid. Boogie, you could have gotten through this month without the crypto scam, is what I'm saying.
And I could have not paid my friend back for covering my medical bills.
No.
And I couldn't. No, listen.
Well, I've seen your bank statement, so I know.
Because you're ignoring
I know
the
what's
fact
going to
that
happen.
I need to pay mortgage.
Yes, your
on
mortgage,
Monday.
right, which should have come
There's
from
no
the
more money
podcast.
coming in. There's no more
And
money.
why is he even engaging
Isn't this
with
Nicholas
Coffee
DeOrio
about
guy like
this?
one of those fucking
So
crypto
it doesn't
fascist,
matter
dudes,
if
too?
Boogie has bills to pay. It doesn't justify scamming his fans, because he's already conceded it's a scam at that point. He's saying that I took this money, like knowing that it wouldn't matter, and I was like just trying to take advantage of the people. Now it's I needed the money bad, so I did something stupid that I regret or whatever. That's how it's turned out, right? I mean, have you guys seen Mudahar's tweet, chat? Where's Mudahar's tweet? Because this was like the real death nail. I don't think I had this when I talked about this last. Mudahar. Mudahar tweeted a screenshot a few days ago, maybe a week now or something, of Boogie saying, of Boogie trashing. Oh god, he's tweeted a lot of Boogie stuff. Crypto. Where is this? There was a tweet that went up on his page. I'm not finding it. Where he was just... yeah, this one. Dude, have you guys seen this one? Check this out. So, this is Boogie on Twitter in 2021. Okay, I've been emailed by 2 cryptocurrency companies that want me to promote a shitcoin. As much as I like money, I refuse. If you're going to invest, find a long-term safe coin and don't invest more than you can afford to lose. Shitcoins are worse than gambling. And now he's pretending he's like, well, I told them it was bad. Why did they go and buy it? Because if they... What? Why would they go to you if they thought they weren't going to make money? I don't understand. Like, why do you think that we're going to... This guy thinks that he is the smartest man in the world and that he can just talk his way out of fucking anything. It's crazy, dude. It makes no sense at all. All right, back to the video.
Coming in between now and then.
Which should have come, but it should have come from the podcast. It's not.
Right, because I'm not getting paid this month because I have to travel to do an on-location shoot.
This guy is so manipulative. He has managed to move the story from the money's at Mercy Hospital right now to, well, I have $2,500 of medical expenses at some point in the month to, well, the reason I'm ending the month with $5,000 is because I'm such a great saver and I needed to pay my mortgage to, no, actually that mortgage was paid for too. The last point I want to address is the accusations he made against me on his show. He says he should have never taken a call with me. He says I recorded him without his consent, despite me telling him up front this was all going to be public and that I was approaching him for comment. This guy now acts like I tricked him.
I should have never talked to Coffeezilla to begin with. It was a joke, Coffeezilla.
Who told you that?
Dude, Boogie is coming to the realization that he shouldn't have called the crypto scam guy to ask if he should scam his audience. Like, this is just... What the fuck, dude? Is this like a... Did Keem set this whole thing up? Are we getting punked? Are they fucking with us right now? Are we getting worked? This is so ridiculous.
Oh, of course you
It's
fucking
almost
did.
unbelievable.
Much less a second fucking time. Then in this... By the way, Coffeezilla records you without telling you he records you.
That's not
Name
true.
a
He
YouTuber does...
He told
No,
me.
he did in the first time. In the first time...
Well, I think it's worth showing you then how he talked about me behind the scenes when he spoke with me, because it was very different to what he's saying now. Now he's...
Coffee, you are such a good guy. I'm so happy that you help out all those people. You're doing so much, Coffee. Oh, Coffee, you're doing such a good service. You're keeping people in line, Coffee. Yeah.
Saying I'm taking him out of context, that he didn't know what was going on. Here's what he was saying back then.
Amount of integrity. I really, really appreciate it.
Oh, you got so much integrity,
I mean, to be
Coffee.
honest, I'm happy to do it. It's something that I really like people to know ahead of time. I mean, it's not... Yeah. I try to play a long game with YouTube. I'm not interested in, like, a quick video. Yeah. Like, who cares? Like, I'd rather, you know, you look better and you get your point across than...
Thank you. And it shows that you have the integrity that I believe you did.
Oh, you have the integrity, Coffee.
It means so much. Many, many YouTubers would not have done that for me, and you did, and I think that's incredible. And I even, no matter what you have to say in this video, I'll never have a bad thing to say about you.
Oh
even on the show.
my god, that's so much worse than I was expecting. Holy shit, he's a glazer. He's Riz-maxing, chat. Dude, this is insane.
Like, even on the local podcast.
He's slobbing on his knob.
For my job.
He's giving him back shots.
Going
Yeah.
to be to attack you back. I'm just not going to do it. I'm like, no, I think Coffee was fair. I'll be genuine. Okay.
Okay, thanks, man.
Thank you, man.
Appreciate it.
Of course.
All right.
I really appreciate you. Thank you, man.
Have a good night.
Yeah, this is what Mama Max did to me. You know, Nicholas, I just wanted to say that I really like you. You're a truth seeker. that's what I felt. Dude, he's having his Mama Max moment.
Hey, have a good night.
He's Mama Maxing.
A YouTuber we accused of a crypto scam just got accused.
Oh, that's the end of the video. Jesus. All right, let's do Charlie next. Let's just keep running these through, dude. By the way, Charlie was covering this, and he was the only reason that I realized that this was happening. Because I didn't realize... It literally took Charlie to say this for me to fucking put 2 and 2 together.
Thousands of dollars to Boogie if he would just show a single shred of evidence that he has that diagnosis that he claims he does to a trusted third party, and Boogie still declined. And then it went on for a long time with Boogie still dodging it, refusing to show any proof. He eventually got naked for some reason to make a point. It was disastrous.
Dude, so Boogie said that he has the Animal Crossing of cancer. Boogie almost pulled his cock out on stream. Boogie lied about his fucking cancer, and he tried to figure out how to pull it up on his portal, not finding it for 2 hours. And, like, this is just, and then this is just so fucking insane, dude. This is so nuts.
It was Destiny who put up 5K and Muda put up 50K. Oh wow.
And he put down it's 85K, I think, right now. 85K.
Yeah, that's not like...
And a trip to Disneyland, chat. 85K and a trip to Disneyland.
To turn down free money like that. He just scammed his audience for $10,000, which in this podcast he openly admits to. I think it was who was it? Like, I think it was Nicholas DeOrio. Nicholas DeOrio at the very end came in and he's like, "What do you mean morals? You scammed your audience for 10K." And Boogie goes, "Yeah, but this is different."
Dude, it didn't register until fucking Critical said it. I was like, wait, I didn't even realize I got the kill shot. What the fuck? I didn't even know.
Hey, happy early birthday, Buck.
And I also didn't know that fucking Critical even knew who I was. But apparently Critical just put out a new video. So let's check this out.
Yeah, I'm talking about Boogie again, the internet's favorite clown. Everyone is lining up to throw the baseball at the target to dunk this goober into the water tank, and I can't resist. It's actually unbelievable how he continues to find new, deplorable ways to sink deeper into degeneracy and dig himself even deeper holes.
Dude, every Critical video starts off the same way. It's so fucking iconic. Holy shit.
I am blown away by his ability to constantly embarrass himself. I don't know what kind of kink this is, but it goes beyond humiliation at this point. So buckle your seatbelt, I'm gonna deliver a high-speed Boogie breakdown here for what happened last night. So, Boogie has maintained for a while that he has cancer, and a lot of his reasoning behind his most recent crypto...
You never want to hear the words Boogie has maintained for a while that he has cancer. That's how you know you're so fucking done, dude. Holy shit. It's not a kink, it's a tism. It's a life-ruining fetish. Yeah, Boogie's humiliation fetish that turned out to be terminal. Wow.
Cryptocurrency scam was that he needed the money for his medical treatments with his cancer. And last night, that diagnosis was challenged with people directly confronting about the authenticity of his claims because there were some inconsistencies and some shady things with what Boogie was saying about it. I believe the catalyst behind this whole conversation was Destiny, who spearheaded the questions that he had about Boogie's diagnosis, and it led to, like, directly talking with him about it, which then led to more and more people coming in to talk to Boogie about it. And for those that don't know, Boogie2988 is a pathological liar. He cannot help himself.
I don't think you can argue that anymore. This guy literally is a pathological liar. Like, you could look his face up in the fucking dictionary and his face would be there. I don't know how else you could even categorize what we've dealt with. I always roll my eyes when people say shit like that, but I've never heard a better example than Boogie. Like, lie by lie. Like, literally, like, this is worse than John Swan related shit back in the day. Isn't this fraud? Like, couldn't someone go to the police with this information? Well, it would have been... So, probably a week from now, his next arc was going to be that he was going to do a GoFundMe and take money for his cancer. There was a tweet the other day, I could probably find it, but he put up a poll, and people said, like, he goes, should I do a GoFundMe for my cancer? And people, like, 50% of the votes were, no, you should die. But, like, yeah, he was going to take money on GoFundMe. For his cancer, so it was almost even worse than it was now. We've literally stopped a scam before it happened.
Just like a pile of dog shit can't help but smell like poop, Boogie can't help but lie, even about the most trivial things ever. He used to tell fibs about games and, like, what games he was playing and finishing and why he needed to buy games to review them only to never review the games. Like, I'm surprised he didn't start weighing in on the Elden Ring DLC being too hard, saying some shit like, oh, well, yeah, so the Elden Ring DLC was quite simple for me, really. I kind of first tried every single boss. My favorite boss was Rudonius of the Hidden...
No, he would have said, no, I couldn't play the Elden Ring game because I have cancer, and they don't make the game as accessible enough to people who have cancer. That would have been his angle with Elden Ring. The cancer makes it hard to play, so they need to make it a little easier for me.
Leaf Village, obviously. Like, he just lies, and he can't help but continue to lie anytime he sees an opportunity for it, especially if it could potentially lead to some level of sympathy. Oh, yes, I've experienced racism. Me, Boogie2988, as you know, I'm a full-blooded...
Yeah, you're right. He said he told Katami that he had a bad cancer day in front of the podcast or whatever. What does that mean? Like, he felt his, like, red blood cells overpopulating his veins? He felt like blood's clotting in real time? What is his bad cancer day? From the radiation he's not taking? Did his Ozempic make his stomach hurt? Like, what happened?
Atlantean, and I recall when Plato came to our hidden continent and sunk it himself because he didn't like the color of our skin. Like, he is just a liar, is the point I'm trying to make here. An outrageous one at that. So, with some of the things he was saying, people started to question whether or not he really did have cancer, so they confronted him directly on a podcast, and throughout the 3 or so hours that he was on the podcast there, he chose the worst possible dialogue options every single time, and it eventually culminated with him getting naked.
So you're
Dude, it's so weird hearing people explain
podcast there, he chose the worst possible dialogue options every single time, and it eventually culminated...
Dude, can somebody please make memes of Boogie going like, it's like Boogie failed a QuickTime event. And you could do that so many times. But, like, the only QuickTime event Boogie passes is when Medicare goes, why don't you take your dick out? And he just gets up and he just starts taking his clothes off, dude. That's, like, the only QuickTime event he passed.
...with him getting naked.
So your shred of privacy is this, but not being naked on film, not talking about fucking whores.
Yeah,
not
I'll get
talking
naked
about
right
being
now.
bankrupt.
I'll get naked right
Do
now.
it. Take it off. Let's
this
go.
is the
Go
line.
for it.
Talk about
Let's do it.
A pretty interesting strategy here to get nude, just strip...
Dude, I'm so done, bro. This is such content. We're living in a new generation of content right now. Holy, who the fuck gifted 20 subs? Holy shit, cats a flocking. Jesus fucking Christ, thank you. Thank you for your generous fucking donation. I'll go through donos in a little bit, but 20 subs is insane.
Down to your birthday suit, Boogie's playing chess, the rest of us are playing checkers. Lying about having cancer takes a very special kind of scumbag. It's not unheard of on the internet, there's plenty of famous cases of people doing that, but to come in and question Boogie on it, like, you've got to have your ducks in a row. And Boogie, when defending himself, refused to show even a...
He just wouldn't show it. We watched this for fucking 3 hours of them begging him to defend himself. And he's like, no, I'd rather go down and die being the guy who faked cancer. And then after I'm dead, you can pity me. I'll become a martyr when I have my brother Boogie MD post the screenshot saying I was actually super cancered out the entire time.
Single shred of evidence to push back against the claims, and the claims had more evidence than Boogie did about his diagnosis. And it eventually reached the point where people were...
I still think the funniest outcome is if he has the test done or whatever, and then it turns out that he has, like, lung cancer or something. Like, he still has cancer, he just lied. Like, we find out he lied, that he has a different cancer. That would be so fucking hilarious.
Begging him to just show, like, a fucking single molecule.
Dude, he literally thinks chemotherapy is going on baited or whatever on LolCow podcast with Keem. He thinks his chemotherapy is when they're on stream together.
That would somehow lend any credence to Boogie's claims, and he just refused. There was I think it was an $80,000 bounty. Like...
85,000 Charlie.
Multiple YouTubers came in and offered thousands upon thousands of dollars to Boogie, up to $80,000 to just show a piece of his medical record to a trusted third party, so that way they could verify it, that he really does have cancer like he claims he does, and he refused. Which is very weird, considering Boogie just scammed his audience for $10,000 talking about how desperate he was for money because of his medical bills and everything. So he'll scam his audience for $10,000, but he won't just briefly show a little piece of his medical record here for 80 grand, 80,000 clams? That just doesn't add up. Because he's talking about...
I just put up the tweet. Of course Boogie had cancer. He does chemotherapy every episode of LolCow Live. That's my dad joke of the night, chat. Wing said he's getting checked for prostate cancer. When? Today? Wait, why would Boogie be getting checked for prostate cancer if he has fucking wait, what? They're gonna reach inside his asshole and check his blood? He couldn't show you the diagnosis because he couldn't figure out how to inspect elements on his phone. That's what I said. Yeah, that's literally what I think. Add the 50 from Chud. All right, so now it's 8,000. It's $85,050 in a trip to Disneyland. Wing said he's getting. Yeah, that's insane, dude. Holy fuck.
How it's like the last bastion of privacy he has, which doesn't make any sense because Boogie has never given a fuck about privacy. Every single aspect of his life he has pushed into the public eye that people have to just like have their fucking retinas burned out against their will because Boogie is shoving every aspect of his personal life down their throat.
This guy literally got naked with his fucking girlfriend in a bathtub and has posted his fucking naked body so many times. Dude, my privacy, it's the only thing that gives him joy in life is when he gets naked on camera, dude.
Like one of those fucking
Yeah, this is the one thing he wants privacy on, even though he himself was the first one to ever talk about it. It just doesn't make sense. So it's definitely
not. It
not.
Make sense because he's lying. I'm sorry. I'm a little fucking jaded. I've been on stream now for fucking 5 hours. This guy's literally. It doesn't make sense because he lied. What else could it be?
Good for Boogie after this. He's since deactivated his Twitter account and everything, which probably is only temporary.
By the way, deactivated his Twitter account. He said he was taking his YouTube channel down. It is still up. That's how I did the intro for this stream. He lied about doing that. He lied about taking down his YouTube channel. He's going to put his shit back up, dude. It's so fucking transparent. This guy is literally the fucking this is the fucking 17-year-old suicidal teenage girl, dude. This is literally the stereotype.
Addicted to Twitter. It's like a heroin addict. Like I imagine he's going to go back to the needle here to Twitter. But for now, it's looking like his ham got steamed on this podcast.
He's probably just sitting in his fucking room right now listening to Hurt. I hurt myself today.
Doesn't look good here. Of course, it hasn't been.
Yeah, Kendrick, you lied about your cancer. You lied about your payments. You lied about your crypto scams.
100% definitively proven that he's lying about his diagnosis or anything like that. But the whole situation around it is very weird for sure. And I just want to show you a little bit from it. Now, a buddy of mine, whom I'm sure all of you have heard me talk about in the past, Jackson Clark, that's a name that lives in infamy in the mind of Boogie. Jackson Clark is Boogie's Boogie.
Hey, Boogie, I hear you like him young. Nobody buys at your girlfriend. She's 19, son.
Man, he mentioned Jackson so many times unprompted in this podcast that the other hosts were left stunned wondering who the fuck is Jackson. Because Jackson has, for a long time now, been pushing back.
Dude, we're gonna get a Jackson Clark reveal. Are you gonna show us who he is? Dude, this guy's got more clouded out of this whole situation than LOLcow did.
Against a lot of what Boogie has said and done to his audience. And Jackson, a while back, did talk about the diagnosis on Twitter, and it has, I guess, weighed heavy on the psyche of Boogie.
Yeah, I'm never showing any of these motherfuckers my medical paper. Go fuck yourself. I said that 2 years ago, and I'm staying by it now. Destiny, Jackson Clark, Keemstar, you can see it when I fucking die. It's my fucking goddamn medical record.
Wait, I don't get it.
I don't know why Jackson Clark was on the tip of his tongue there in the middle of this panel, but wow. That's so big. Hold on, I gotta send that to Jackson. Jackson's gonna have a big old smile and a big old wet spot in his trousers for it. That's big. It was Destiny who put up 5K and Muda put up 50K. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's not like Boogie to turn down free money like that. He just scammed his audience for $10,000, which in this podcast he openly admits
Jackson
to.
is Charlie's
I think it was.
Yeah, I know. Well, I know he's on the official podcast now. Last night I had no. You know what I thought it was last night? Not even lying. I thought it was Jackson Hinkle. I thought Jackson Hinkle was catching strays. Remember that guy from Twitch Poll, who ended up becoming like a schizo Twitter grifter?
It was a. Who was it? Like, I think it was Nicholas DeOrio. Nicholas DeOrio at the very end came in and he's like, what do you mean morals? You scammed your audience for 10K. And Boogie goes, yeah, but this is different.
Bro, I'm canon to the universe, dude. No way.
He's like, this is two separate things.
Because I'm insistent.
And there I went to go pull that clip up just to play it. It turns out. Oh god! At least you didn't. At least I didn't go pull up the Destiny clips because I can't get those ones. They were talking about whether I'm Bunty King again on the fucking stream, and XQC said that I had like a soy avatar. It's been a crazy night for Nick DeOrio.
On it because
Drop the microphone.
No, wait. Why would you have to insist on a biopsy if you can confirm?
But this is basically the whole podcast where they are picking apart Boogie's story and just begging and even trying to offer him tons of money to prove that.
Yeah, I got new donation sounds. I gotta go with the "What is Bunty King to you?" donation. I gotta get the MoistCr1TiKaL donation sound, and I'll probably pull another one from the XQC soundbite. Or the boogie going, "I don't respect you." There's 4, dude. Next time I come on stream, I think it's gonna it's probably gonna be Saturday now because I'm pushing my Friday stream is Thursday, so that means my next stream is Saturday. That probably works better for me. I'll have new dono sounds for Saturday.
He actually has what he says he has. Where does he mention more Jackson though?
Everywhere.
Goddamn medical records. And I don't want one of you motherfuckers feeling sorry for me. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, you do.
Okay?
As
You
Mike
can
just
hate me
got
as much
quiet.
as you fucking want. But I'm taking one goddamn thing with me. And this is a decision I made when Jackson Clark demanded this shit 2 fucking years ago. And it's
Turn
a
your mic
decision
up.
I'm fucking sticking to here 2 years
I don't know who
later.
Jackson Clark is.
I don't even know if I'm getting...
That's incredible! Jackson Clark, he did it again! First and last name!
Oh, I don't get rid of dono sounds. All the dono sounds get in there. I just weigh them differently. So you can have like 100 dono sounds that'll swap in and out. So I can like make some appear more, like the newer ones appear more, and then make the older ones still pop up. Anytime someone gifts 10 subs, you're probably gonna hear the whole lineup.
He's doing it! He's doing it! That's so huge. And now he looks like a pioneer for being the first to request the Panama Papers on Boogie here. And then 2:43 on the dot. Jackson mentioned again. This is like a Where's Waldo game. Alright, so 2:43 mentioned again.
Getting his name right. It's fucking MoistCr1TiKaL's butt buddy. I don't fucking know.
It's MoistCr1TiKaL's butt
Why
buddy.
don't
It
you
isn't
call him
podcast.
Nicholas DeOrio guy, like,
Dude, look, he's soying. Dude, you're saying I'm soying. Look at fucking Charlie, dude.
I don't fucking MoistCr1TiKaL's butt buddy. I don't fucking know.
Why do you keep calling him?
Dude, that's so awesome.
Jackson Clark?
I don't
Looks like he just got some dono sounds.
He's getting name dropped again!
know his real name. What is it?
What do you mean you don't know his real name? You've said it 4 times. Jackson Clark. You think that's an alias? A first and last name alias? His real name's fucking Steve Cheeseburger? And why you pretend you don't know his real name? You tweet about him every now and then after blocking him so he can't fight back. That's his pseudonym. He's using it like J.K. Rowling.
I'm gonna let him have
too,
the
right?
win.
I'd break some type of law.
I'm gonna let him have
HIPAA laws,
the win.
yeah.
I'm gonna let him have the win.
I'm gonna
what's the
let
reasoning
him
behind
have the win, dude. Jackson Clark has collected so many W's. He was shadowboxing Jackson Clark all night. That's so fucking
Why you let him
wild.
have the win?
Because as I said to Jackson Clark 2 years ago, or at least said about
Jackson
it,
Clark.
I am not sharing my medical records. I'm not sharing this with the internet. This is for me.
Dude, Critical's laughing exactly the same way that I was laughing when I was watching fucking Destiny stream. That's so funny.
I'm good.
How much money did Jackson Clark get you to fucking say his name?
Yeah, I know, right?
On this stream?
I don't know.
Great advertising, yeah.
I mean, it's good. It's good
Jackson
for
Clark.
Penguin Zero. Penguin Zero. Jackson Clark. Penguin Zero. Jackson Clark. Check it out. Buy Fattycoin. There.
That's honestly, put that on the back of the DVD box. That is so fucking flames. Hold on, I'm telling Jackson timestamps. Get Jackson on stream. He's sleeping right now. It's Australia. He's not up yet. He actually hates you too. He does. He absolutely does.
Remember the story when he told you about his abusive girlfriend, probably to get sympathy and convince the guys he's so honest? Hard to believe when he's such an emotional, lying parasite. Yeah, I mean, that was like a crazy move there, like a 4,000 IQ play. But like his brain, he couldn't do it. He wanted to say, I actually abused my girlfriend or something,
Isn't
so he
this
could look
Nicholas
more
DeOrio
genuine
guy,
about
like
the
one of those
cancer
fucking
thing, but his own
crypto-fascist
brain
dudes,
wouldn't
too?
let him say that, so he described a fake story about how he, like, defended himself against an abusive girlfriend instead. Like, he opened it up like he was confessing to something, and he accidentally told the story where he would sound good in it. Like, he couldn't even lie correctly. His fucking ego wouldn't let it happen.
100%. But he hates everyone that doesn't immediately fall in line and agree with him. What's crazy is he doesn't hate Keemstar, who literally invited him over to his house on the 4th of July just to throw ice cubes at him and bully him. But he hates everybody else.
Listen, I don't want to confess when I'm wrong about something. I always do it, but I don't like doing it, but I always do it. I think it is fucking crazy that this guy abandoned, like, he threw Ethan under the bus and went with Keem. Isn't that fucking crazy? Like, Keem literally, like, treats him like a fucking animal. That's so funny.
Literally everybody else. It's so odd. It's super weird. I don't know why he hates me and Jackson so much more than everyone else. I genuinely do not. I have talked about Boogie twice. Once with his crypto scam and once with the documentary that dropped where he talked about how his life fell apart from buying hookers and everything and still had a crazy ego about how he deserves to fuck tens.
Oh, did I cut off? I don't know. I've been fucking with the mic a lot. We're good.
And all kinds of heinous shit. Those are the only two times I talked about him. And comparatively to everyone else, I don't even think I was that mean.
I treat Boogie like an animal too. I mean, what else would you really do? Yeah.
I gave him legitimate advice about maybe instead of scamming your audience, you should just keep making YouTube videos. He averages 20K views per video. If you just make a video a day at that average, he would be able to support himself with at least $10,000 a month. Easy. Bare.
Why does Keem hate you so much in Smaggle? Me and Keem are... This is such a weird... That's a weird question because me and Keem are friendly. I mean, I talked to him last night or whatever. I don't think we have any actual issues. And I totally get why he didn't want me on the stream.
Isn't
but
this
I'm not
Nicholas
on bad
DeOrio
terms
guy
with
like
him
one of those fucking crypto fascist dudes too?
Like, I feel like, honestly, it was pretty reasonable. But maybe he doesn't like to hear that. He'd rather people throw ice cubes at him in person. I don't know. I really don't know. You guys did make fun of him in the documentary for like an entire podcast episode. Yeah, constructively. Like, if you're going through all these health problems, maybe don't start every day with a Mountain Dew after you take off your fucking CPAP machine.
Dude, you could have like done a Where's Waldo in that video to find all the Mountain Dew ad placements that weren't actually ad placements. Like they would just be left in like in the corners of the screen or whatever. It looked like he was adding them in for dramatic effect. Because Mountain Dew is one of the only things that gives him joy in life.
Like that's constructive. I think. Like instead of a Mountain Dew, anything else. And maybe just doing fucking acid in the middle of the forest with a fucking shaman is not going to be the therapist you need. I know, yeah, I know. They brought in everyone for this one. It's certainly not looking like Boogie was telling the truth, shockingly. But who knows? Maybe for some reason he really is refusing like $80,000 in order to keep this last bastion of privacy, which isn't really private considering.
I don't think anyone would give a fuck. If Boogie turns around and shows his diagnosis, one, I don't think people are going to believe him. And two, I mean, like, how do you fault anyone for this? This is like nobody got shit on when he lied about his fucking swatting. This doesn't make any sense to me.
He was the one that talked about it first. Watched all 4 hours. He doesn't hate you and Jackson. He thinks Jackson Clark is your real name and Charles White is one of your internet aliases. No, that's not true. He knows we're separate people. Now you're just making shit up, but I love that. I love that idea. Jackson Clark is my Australian alter. So a couple of quick things. I have made 2 videos on Boogie ever, but he has become a pretty common topic on the podcast where we talk about some of his more recent shenanigans. So maybe that's where he's hearing a lot of it from, because in videos, it's only been 2 from me. And on the podcast, it's not just me. It's everyone kind of just going over like the Boogie recap on what he's doing right now and why he probably shouldn't be doing what he's doing.
The Boogie EFAP was top tier. I gotta say, unironically, the Boogie EFAP was one of my favorite things I was on all year. It's definitely my favorite collab project that I did. Well, project, it's a stream, but that I think maybe it's beaten by the most recent one, even though I was only on it very briefly. I think that was some of the best content we did this year.
Right now, and how he can do things that are better than that.
If you haven't seen that, look up the Boogie2988 episode of EFAP. I think I was on it with, it was me, Mauler, Fringy, the pronouns guy, ER, Moriarty, a bunch of different people who you never see me interact with. It was really fun.
Like maybe that's where he's seeing a lot of it from, where he gets this idea that I'm always, shitting on him or whatever. And the other thing I actually...
Yeah, I don't watch every fucking Charlie video, but I don't think that... I think he's literally mad at Jackson Clark, and he's just associating him with Charlie. Because I don't see Charlie going in on Boogie every single day. Like, people don't cover the lolcow drama. When there's lolcow drama, I mean, I watch Chud Logic streams. He's like, it's Boy Who Cried Wolf. I don't even know if this drama's fucking real, right? So, like, it's not like they're even covering the up-to-date shit that's happening right now. Like, a lot of people watch the documentary. The documentary was like a peak Boogie hate time or whatever, but that's what he wanted. He said he literally wanted to come out and tell everything so people hate him or something. Boogie, he wants to die a martyr. That's his goal in life. His goal in life is to die, and he wants to be remembered positively when he dies, which is why it's so weird how he's acting about the cancer thing. Because he's like, well, if I just could, if I could just help one person who thinks he's gonna make the same decision as me, then I could, I could protect somebody. I can make someone's life just a little bit better or whatever. Like, that's how he wants to go out, and he's not. His actions don't match that at all whatsoever here. It's weird that he would even admit to faking this shit, considering it's the same guy who enjoys to be hated and made fun of. Dude, here's a fucking, like, nuclear thing. Nobody enjoys being hated. Nobody enjoys being made fun of. It's a thing that they slide into because it's easier to socialize in that setting. Like, unless you have a fucking sexual fetish or whatever, outside of the bounds of what I can comprehend. Dude, there is nobody who wants everyone to hate them. Maybe they succeed that way. Maybe that's, like, a way that they make money so they get locked into that role. But they would much rather be fucking loved than loathed. Give me a break. It's like those people who go on these fucking third world sites. They're like, I got fucking 300 people on fucking Rumble. It's like, yeah, okay. It's like, yeah, I got fucking 500 people on Rumble. What do you got right now? It's like, well, I have ad revenue. I'm on fucking YouTube. People come watch here. I don't have to struggle for 300 viewers, dude. 2,900 watch me on a website people actually use. Yeah.
I want to dive into a little bit is where I briefly mentioned that if Boogie would just make a video a day, or at least increase the frequency in which he creates content, he would be able to support himself. And he wouldn't need to resort to scams or lies or these elaborate ruses to try and squeeze milk from a stone here and shake down the last remaining audience he has for their lunch money. He could just support himself through what he used to do, which was make content. Yes, he lost most of his audience once they started to take a peek behind the mask, the facade that he put up, then they noticed that he's like the goddamn
dude,
Babbit.
It's the mask. It's fucking... It's always Dream. It's all Dream again, dude.
Right? He's a monster. But his channel was so big that even losing the majority of his audience still leaves him with a very sizable audience left. That's bigger than like 99% of other channels on the platform already. And averaging between 20 to 30,000 views per video is sustainable. I have another channel and I've talked...
It literally is sustainable. He could be making $10,000 every month off of just 5 live streams. 5 live streams and some clips, okay? If he just sat there and talked about video games and talked about stuff that's going to be on the podcast, he would be able to make a sustainable living that would help greatly benefit his lifestyle. Right now, if he stopped playing Magic the Gathering, gorging himself, and feeling sorry for himself and lying about cancer 5 minutes so he could get on and talk about the new video game drama that's occurring every fucking day, it would literally keep him afloat. It would pay his mortgage. He wouldn't have to get fucking... he wouldn't have to, like, threaten to self-immolate after getting into a fight with Keemstar every single fucking week. You know? Like, he can do this. This is not hard. Dude, if this channel does well at fucking 40,000 subs, then, bro, tell me he can't figure out his 1 million sub channel. Tell me he can't find 1% of his audience to come watch him. Give me a fucking break, dude. This guy's gonna be screaming "Free Palestine" in Times Square, lighting himself on fire, and trying to become a fucking... Remember me! Remember me! Remember me!
Talked about it a couple of times, called Skill Check. And this is for all of the nerdy shit that I love to do. It's pretty niche. So Dungeons and Dragons and trading card games. Right now, mainly Magic the Gathering Commander, but we're branching into more Yu-Gi-Oh! And One Piece TCG content. I have a huge passion for this shit. And the average views on the videos for that channel is right around 30 to 40,000-ish. Sometimes they pop off like the Commander game with Wubby or the Shot Caller Commander game, but the average is between like 30 to 40,000 across the whole channel. And I'm going to just give you a peek behind the old analytics here. This is what the channel generates. Off 2.1 million views per month, it makes over $7,000 per month. Now let's
Okay. That is not good money. I will give you a bigger peek behind the curtain. You'd make double that if you were streaming for 2 million views a month, okay? So in my last 28 days, chat, and by the way, keep in mind the last 28 days are with the last 10 days that I took off. So really you're looking at, I will give you a screenshot of, this is a screenshot of realistically, because this is low. I got, like, my last paycheck was 2,000 more than this. Okay, so he just showed you
1 million views.
Okay, ready? Look, this is a 92,000 sub YouTube channel that got 2.1 million views. Okay, so this is my screenshot right now, and I just took the last 10 days off. Okay, dude, if I got 2 million views, I would be making like $20,000 this month. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me, Boogie? Like, dude, if you live stream, you make way more money. Like, what are you talking about? By the way, thanks for the gifted.
Per month, it makes over $7,000 per month. Now let's compare that to Boogie's channel.
You don't understand how fucking grindy the lives... Dude, do you understand, okay? The ads on this stream are gonna pay more than whatever donos I made on this stream. You understand this, right? Streaming is so much more lucrative than making daily videos. It is so much more lucrative, and you can post the highlights. Boogie can literally do this and make 1 million views in a month and easily pay every bill he needs to, plus his cancer. He wouldn't even have to scam his fans. Chat. It's crazy.
Boogie...
That's why it's so frustrating to me, because my channel has 40,000 subs!
Even when not creating content, his channel basically just gathers fucking cobwebs because he doesn't want to put any work in and make stuff.
Jesus fuck. Frenchie's Fry, you're out of your mind. You're out of your mind, bro.
Even with that in mind, his channel still...
Yeah, what's today? Today's the 11th. My last upload...
You could have milked that so much harder. Big content
was June 24th.
I'll help you maximize.
Dude, you just saw my 28 days. You saw my 28 days just now, right? 28 days, and my last upload was 16 days ago. Do you have monkeypox?
No.
Did your girlfriend use a strap-on and give you monkeypox?
No.
Oh
what?
My god. I heard you're into some BDSM shit, so I'm just wondering if that's how you got it. You just flamencoed. Guys, we got a flamenco in the chat. Thank you, Frenchie is Friday.
Damn, Nicholas, you are broke.
Makes almost 1 million views per month. Now imagine if he would just post more frequently. He could easily fucking support himself through AdSense. He could.
Why do you scream on your alt and not your main? Okay, because my main is scripted content. You can't script emotion. It sounds weird if you do that. I'm reading an essay, so the videos are all like more professional. This is just me reacting. This is just like you're just getting me raw. That's the only difference. But no, you can't like. There's always going to be a huge difference between scripted content and then stuff that's like off the. Yeah.
No matter what lie he tries to feed you about how that's not possible, no one wants to watch him, his average says otherwise. He just doesn't want to do it. He's looking for the easier paydays, like...
Did you see Flamenco might have become trans? No, I didn't. I don't think that's true. For legal reasons, I don't think that's true.
Taking $10,000 up front to pump a fucking crypto scam. If it is true...
Dude, that guy was threatening to sue me for so fucking long. Isn't that so funny? That guy was threatening to sue me. I think the Bo Black stream is like a month. Like, I think he has like 2 days left to file. Good luck, dude. Good luck. I'm waiting for it.
That Boogie is lying about all of this. That'll just be yet another unbelievably low thing that Boogie has done throughout his career. And he has made a career out of doing some of the low...
Did I tell Smaggle? Chat. Did Smaggle know? Or is this a coincidence? I hope Tommy C rips Keem's asshole open. It's his destiny. The night before. Wait, oh yeah, I must have told him by 4:30. No, I didn't tell him by 4:30. I don't think I told him. Let me see if I can show you what I said. Hold on. I was like, hold. Dude, look at these guys spurging. Look at these fucking people spurg. There it is. Boom. Snap.
Isn't this Nicholas DeOrio guy like one of those fucking crypto fascist dudes too?
I can leak this. No one's gonna get mad. Okay. So Riz Maxer Smaggledaggle was inbound, okay? Riz Maxer Smaggledaggle was in here, and he's like, with all the glazing people do with Tommy C, why is he not going after Keemstar? The twist is about to happen. Wait, what do you want him to do? He literally fought the dude for 3 years. Yell at Keemstar, not be a submissive bitch. Just wait. You're literally the biggest bitch in the community. He swings, you swing, not he swings, you get on your knees and beg. I told him to chill. I'm like, dude, it's coming. And then all of a sudden, Destiny shows up on the stream. Oh, God. Wait. Let me see the J-Stock one. The J-Stock one is great. I can't imagine why these people would be mad about me showing this. Oh, where the fuck is his account? It was J-Stock, yeah. Let me see. All right. Here. Are you like feuding with Keemstar now? No, not that I know of. Also, watch LolCow live now. Are you wait? Just mad at Boogie? Are you hopping on? Even better. Coffee hopping on? No, even better. Destiny hopping on? Dude, I was Riz maxing hardcore. Where the fuck is Charlie's video? Let's keep going.
Lowest shit the platform's ever seen. So again, it hasn't been 100% confirmed that he's lied about this. So maybe he is telling the truth. Maybe he's got stick it to the man neosis. Like it's just all a very odd set of circumstances with the way all of this is unfolding here.
Yeah, I saw the tweet about the cancer.
And I just had to talk about it a little bit because, man, I mean, Jackson Clark, he got mentioned so many times here, and this is just such a
dude. Jackson Clark has to respond. I need a documentary by Jackson Clark.
Fucking weird story. That's really about it. See ya. As I was rendering the video here,
there's more!
Some new lore just dropped a little update to this case. Keemstar made a tweet kind of talking about some things behind the scenes. Now, he's like the Boogie whisperer. Boogie tells him everything, I guess. So, I think probably best to wait for Boogie to confirm all of this, but I'll at least put this here for the sake of covering everything that's come out here. According to Keem's tweet, Boogie went on steroids that could cause cancer in the blood, and then 2 years ago, after he lost his money in crypto, went to the doctor, said he had high red blood cells, indicating he may have it. And before he got any confirmation, he made a YouTube video announcing it.
Dude, this is what I know. He just fucking leaked it all. Holy shit. Okay, this is what I know. So it's confirmed. He fucking lied about cancer. Wait, it's out there. It's literally out. Wait, why the fuck was I talking about this the whole time? Fucking tongue in cheek. Yeah, this is it.
And then for 2 years has been telling people he has it to use it for sympathy, and he never actually got confirmation, but now apparently he's scheduled to go see whether or not...
Dude, he doesn't have it! It's confirmed! He doesn't have cancer! No way! Dude, this is what I got, this is the intel I got last night. He does not have cancer, chat. He made the video... knowingly lied for 2 years, claimed he was having bad cancer days. Boogie lied about cancer. And he still might have cancer. This is the funniest possible end to this drama. He lied about having cancer. He used it to... You lied about your cancer. You lied about your crypto. And you still might have cancer. Holy shit, dude. Dude, I'm telling you right now, sickle cell carcinoma has the chance to do the funniest possible thing.
He has it. So that's the most recent update there. And it doesn't come directly from Boogie. So I guess we might have to wait to see what he says about it. Even though Boogie himself isn't really a reliable narrator since he lies about... everything ever. But again, there is no 100% confirmation on whether or not he's lying about this or anything, but it is certainly very peculiar. Very, very weird. That's about it. So yeah.
Dude, somebody just said if he has cancer, what does that mean? And that's a great question. Can we defer back to our chief of explaining what's gonna happen, dude? Dude.